Okay, so it looks like we're live. Yep. Yep, I think we're live. Oh, you just heard the ice cubes from my phone. Alright, so that works. And so when I have the chat right there, and then I can have OBS right there, like that, make it nice and big. And then I can change my expression, like from here, and oh my god, it just left behind a weird spot right here. Oh, because I had my hand like left on here, and then it just kind of, yeah, that's really gross. Great. Love to have that on stream. Alright, anyway. So this is going to be a quick test stream for the Handcam layout, I guess I could call it. I guess I could call it a Handcam layout. And so this will be whenever I purchase something that's like interesting, or if I like purchase a transformer, and I'd like to show it off to people in the stream to kind of get my first impressions live. And ooh, you get a really nice like air circulation on these gloves. And so the subject matter that we have for this test stream is Rhinox, because he is one of the more trickier transformers that I have in my collection, and I want to see how well I could transform this on stream with gloves on. Because I actually already do, I've already bought a figure kind of recently that I would like to sort of unbox and open on stream. And so what I would like to try to do is I could do all of that with gloves on. So I want to try to do all of that and such. And this is also just practice. I did record a bit of a video on it, but I think it would probably be a bit more different if I streamed this as well, to kind of, I don't know, I guess kind of get used to everything. So, yep. So we have right here is Rhinox, and also Rhinox from Beast Alliance that came with Wheeljack. And because, well, I feel like it would be, because I already had Kingdom Rhinox before then, I thought it would be kind of appropriate to have Rhinox hold himself. And so making sure that I am, because I have to look at the webcam on my phone in order to make sure that, there we go. And you open it up like that. Yeah. There we go. And then just close all that in like so. And I think it's supposed to just arrange itself like this, and then just like that. Oh, and you're gonna definitely see me moving my hand off on the side to reach for the numpad. I don't know how well it could see me through like the reflection and such. Oh, it is kind of leaving behind something though. What is that? What is that? Is that coming from my gloves? I hope not. Ooh. Ooh. It could actually be coming from my gloves. I mean, I bought this at Daiso, so it's not the most incredible of quality, I guess. They're pretty good actually. And again, having that nice circulation from like the netted aspect to it is nice. It's also a great way to try to get to be able to actually like touch the screen of my phone so that I could do this. So that I could do this. So that I could do this. And I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be the best outcome, like lighting wise. I don't know how good this looks to anyone. I guess this would also be a good way to like make sure if this is going to be a good idea or not, having like the light that's there. Because if I decided to turn this off like this, and then, oh, and then turn the light up like this. Oh, yeah, these are absolutely coming from my gloves. Okay. Let's see, if I turn the light up like this, all the way, it is incredibly blown out, and you're definitely going to see like a bit of a glare, especially on the bottom right there. If I turn it all the way down, though, it's going to be pretty dim, but there's not going to be too much of a glare. So if I try to maybe do a bit of a in-between, I wonder how good this is. This might work. Yeah, I think this could work. Okay. Alright, so I already transformed this little Rhinox right here. And what's cool about these is that these are basically target masters, so you can have Rhinox holding... Ow, the rhino horn is hurting my finger. You can have... oh no. Oh no! The rhino horn is puncturing my glove a little bit. Okay, good. You can still see it at least. It's still kind of within the camera's range, but yeah, you could have Rhinox hold himself. So I think that's pretty neat. Let's see. If I wanted to like zoom into the face, how would that end up looking? Just have like the camera focus. So if I want to zoom into like the head sculpt to kind of show that off, that's not too bad, honestly. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. You can see his head pretty well. If I decided to like... okay. Whew. Sorry for the shaking here. I don't know how much this would cause like motion sickness and such. I'm trying to get the camera to focus so that it could... Whew. 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 Maybe if I had it like... use my thumb? No? Let's see. Hold on to it and then like... now it doesn't seem to be focusing really all that well. Okay, there we go. Well, it's focused here just fine. So if I try to have him veer closer to the camera, like that. I also need to be really careful with like toys that are very reflective as well, because I wouldn't want it to like reflect my face either. I don't think it's really that bad here, but yeah. Okay. If I bring him really, really close to the camera, and then if I decided to try to get it to focus, it can't really focus too well, but it can focus pretty well here. And so, yeah, you're able to kind of see the details pretty well. So if we bring everything down and then just, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. And so I'm gonna try to practice transforming him within the camera here, because I do know that actually transforming these things in the camera, oh my god, all these glove flakes. Transforming him on camera when you have like a bit of a setup here is going to be a bit of a challenge, so that's a good thing. I'm going to try to practice that. So to start, what you would need to do, okay, come on, there we go. You're supposed to, this panel here is supposed to, there we go, and then you flip the hand up, and then that closes, and then you do the same thing on the other side. My net is gonna, like, the net on my gloves are gonna get caught by a lot of the edges here. And so, yeah, you bring the hand in there, and then you close the panel that way. I think you're supposed to just, yeah, rotate the arms this way, and now he's got rhino arms. Rhino arms. And so what I actually do here to take care of the jaw portion of the rhino mode head is to kind of rotate his head 90 degrees like this off to the side, and then kind of just use this flap, which is a little hard to do on these gloves here, and it should give you enough clearance to bring the jaw around like so. And so we rotate the head all the way back like this, and then we just move the rhino head down like that through this hinge that's right here, and then take this chest section. Oh, I don't know how well you can see it. Oh god, I think you can hear the car from outside. I don't know if you can see this very well here, but there's a bit of a slight color mismatch between the side panels of his chest right here, these two, and then oh god, oh my god, ow, oh, hi JP. Hi, I actually wasn't expecting visitors. Welcome to my Handcam stream, my Handcam test stream. Yeah, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm currently transforming Rhinox on live camera at the moment to make sure he transforms, because he is actually one of the trickier ones, because I'm doing this as a way to practice transforming things with gloves on. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing here. Also, I don't know how well you can see this, but I'm also trying to practice getting the camera to focus, trying to get in the habit. There we go. Getting the camera to focus. There's a lot of like little specks of thing here, and I think that was like coming from my gloves. Don't worry, you won't tell anyone. Oh, thank you. And so, yeah, we're currently transforming Rhinox right now, and so I was pointing out that there's a bit of a slight color mismatch between these two chest panels here, and I'm wondering if these have yellowed a little bit compared to like the chest region right here too. Alright, and so the next step is to take this module right here, and then I think you're supposed to fold it backwards like this, and then sort of push him in like that. And then what you would do here is this part's a little bit tricky because of the clearance, but you're supposed to move these chest regions here onto the back, and they're supposed to kind of tuck itself into above the back of the rhino here. Okay. There we go. Getting it. I'm getting it. There. Whew. So I hope you're doing well, JP, this morning. I got home pretty recently from my little trip, and so trying to get back into the groove of streaming again. And what better way to do that than to practice my new Handcam setup, which was, I was trying to get all the equipment and such last Monday. Oh my god, that was a week ago now. And yeah, and I wanted to find a good time to practice this, and I have a lot of work that I still do need to work on too, but I suppose this was something I could kind of get out of the way first. Where was I? Oh, okay. So now we got the front portion of this rhino done. We now get to the more, arguably the more infamous section of the rhino mode. So let's bring this head back down a little bit here. Also, you can move his mouth a little bit. So he goes, "Aw." And so what we would have to do for this leg region is to flip these panels open and then kind of bend the knee at 90 degrees, or a little more than that. Take this chunk out and then sort of okay, to get a little bit more clearance, possibly bend the knee just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Ah! Okay. Something sounded like it snapped. Okay, that's okay. So you kind of bring these panels closer together like this, and then you bring the thigh like out like that. And then you take this tiny little panel right here, flip it out, flip this one right here. There we go. My gloves got caught. Flip that panel, and that's supposed to be his little tail. And then you take this back leg of the rhino here out, rotate it, and then flip it out like this. This is also a good way to kind of like practice a little bit on my commentary. And then you bring the foot in like this. Oh, sorry, you can't even see that. You can't even see that. Yeah, you take this, ankle tilt it that way, rotate it like this, and then just kind of snap itself, I think, like that. There's supposed to be a little bit of a, tab right here. I don't know how well you can see it, but here. And then it's just kind of supposed to sort of fit itself into place. Close this. Sorry, let me catch up with the chat here. When I was little, I did own only one Transformers toy. I think it's the helicopter, I think. Helicopters. Let's see. The helicopter Transformers I could think of from the past would be like Springer, the G1 toy Springer. There was Bulkhead. Was it like a green helicopter? I'm trying to think of other helicopters. There was also Blackout from the 2007 movie as well. There was also Blades, the Protectobot. There was Sandstorm, who also turns into an orange dune buggy. Also, so we're pretty much done with this side right here. And so what we would want to do is we take this little side kibble that's right here, and then we kind of just rotate it like this, and then we just try to fit everything into place here, try to fit everything into place here like this. Line it all up, and then you take the side kibble, and then you kind of just fit it right here. This is actually probably a lot more harder than the hind legs, is to try to get this to fit like that. There we go. Whoop. There. And that's the whole side of this rhino done. Like that. Oh, there's a bot on my chat. Time to deny that. There we go. Oh, I cannot see my OBS. Oh, I can't see that either. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, okay. Alright. Ooh. Just trying to move around from everything. Okay. Honestly, you really don't remember? What's it look like? Oh, the bot from the chat? Or the toy that you remembered having? Alright, and so now we just repeat the same process on the other side. And so what we do here is we bend the leg. We bend the leg all the way through. Make sure that this thigh panel is kind of rotated out correctly. Oh, and bring the side kibble out here too, of course. Oh, the toy? Yeah, I mean, there's a few helicopter bots that I can think of, but I guess it would also come down to like oh, right. This is kind of in the way. So just bend that like this. Bring this out like that, and then just, yep, you flip the foot up like that rather, and then just sort of rotate it like so. And then, yeah, you can probably see it a bit more easily now, but here, and then it kind of like, yeah, because there's a tiny little tab right here. Let it focus. Yep, that tiny little tab that's right there. And then you kind of just let it kind of fall into place like so. And then it actually takes quite a bit of effort to try to make sure everything lines up pretty well here, but there we go. And then make sure that everything aligns well here. Yep, that's good. And make sure that this rotates into place like that. Bring the foot out. Bring the foot out. Make sure the camera is... Make sure it's well within the camera here. Oh. Focus. 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 It's, doesn't seem to be... There we go. That's a lot better. All right. Now you bring the leg down like that. And, oh, can't forget about this panel either. You flip that part out. And you get a little bit more of the tail here. And then you just kind of close it all together. Yep, like that. So you got his butt right here. Oh, and of course, don't forget the side panel. Make sure that lines up. And then, oh, and that closes into place like that. There you go. TBH, you and Zarin, both of you guys are transformed. Oh yeah, Zarin would definitely know quite a bit about some like helicopters and such in Transformers, for sure. And Creepy too. Oh yeah, Creepy also. I think that's it. There we go. And that is Rhinox in his Rhino mode, except I did forget to store the weapons here. And so what you're actually supposed to do is you're supposed to kind of attach these two together like this. You're supposed to line up the pegs together like so. There we go. Line them up like this. And then it's supposed to kind of get stored in this little like hollow empty area right here. And you see these little like holes that's on like Rhinox's knees right here. They're in green. Oh yeah, these ports right here are supposed to plug into there. But somewhere alongside like the middle of the process, you're supposed to kind of put them in. But yeah, I kind of forgot. I always tend to forget, actually. Unfortunately, Rhinox doesn't really have that much other like weapon storage, so you can't really store this Rhinox either. And so if I have a top-down Handcam mode, everything is gonna pretty much be displayed like this. Because if I displayed it like this, well, you're only just gonna see like the upper portion here. But yeah. Also, this is Rhinox's Rhino mode. I actually really like this a lot. It's very, very sturdy too. It keeps itself together pretty well. Panels line up quite nicely. And so, for this, because I already transformed it before, but it's supposed to be like a little minigun. And to get this back into Rhino mode, you take these little panels right here, you open it up, and then you just close it right up like this. And oh, of course, you got the legs to arrange in position as well. Just like that. And then... there we go. Now we have little rhino. Let's try to make sure everything is focused well. It seems like if I tap the screen a little bit here, it seems like it goes through like a... or no, it depends on the subject matter, I guess. But yeah, he's also got a little bit of something dangling from here because that's like the gun's handle. I was gonna say hangle, but yeah. So you've got big rhino, little rhino, right there. How was the vacation? Oh, the vacation went pretty well. I don't really call that... so I don't really call what I went through that much of a vacation if I still brought my work with me. But, I mean, yeah, regardless, I still had a pretty good time. I would like to talk about it more on like an actual stream when I have like something actually planned. But yeah, I had a really good time, and I do appreciate you checking out all the photos that I shared on the Discord server. Which, yeah, it was a lot of photos. I kind of went a little crazy with it. I did end up taking way more pictures than that, and I don't know how much of it I'm gonna end up showing off on stream, but yeah, regardless, I still had a good time, and I was able to get some work done. Despite that, some slight lagginess happening here. Some slight lagginess. How is the dropped frames doing so far? 39 dropped frames so far. Okay. Yeah, the animals and food. Oh my god. So yeah, the place that I visited for all those animals, there were so many animals. And a lot of them weren't really like caged. It was crazy. But it was a lot of fun. It was exhausting, but it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I do look forward to talking about it a whole lot more. But yeah. Oh, and the food too. Oh my god. Yeah. I still... I'm glad that the hotel that I stayed in had a gym, because the food that I ate got me so guilty, and I had to figure out some ways to burn all that stuff off, but I was able to figure something out, I guess. I guess. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm so thirsty. Alright, just give me a second here. Alright. I was also, yeah. I also streamed my reaction to the direct as well, because I was still in the hotel when the direct was happening, and yeah, that didn't go very well, because I didn't really pay close attention to the audio balancing and such, and now you can barely hear my voice as the direct was happening. And so yeah, there was a lot of things that were happening, and you can barely hear like all of that. And so yeah, it's just kind of sad for me. But you know, the April direct for the Switch 2, I think, is going to be a whole lot more better, because it's going to be a whole lot more well prepared, and you know, it's just going to be like a whole lot more smoother. Yes, much smoother. I don't know what I'm doing. I do look forward to that Switch 2 direct though. I have no idea what to expect, but I absolutely, yeah. Which game are you looking forward to, and which one are you excited about the most? The new Tamagotchi game. They announced the new Tamagotchi game for the direct, and it's a new corner shop, and corner shop is so nostalgic, and I love it, and I'm so happy that they're doing a new corner shop game for the Switch, and I am so excited for it. And it comes out in June too. It comes out pretty soon, so I want to try to get like a capture card for my Switch, because Switch 2 doesn't come out for a while now. But I want to try to get like a capture card for it so that I can stream it, because I think that would be a fun thing to stream. But yeah, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Tomodachi Life is also a pretty exciting one as well. Also, oh my god, you can see the table shake. Look at that. Ooh. The Tomodachi Life is also another one that I'm looking forward to as well. Interested in seeing like what sort of things they're gonna have for that. Also, hopefully, oh yeah, hopefully gay marriage is also a thing as well. I would love for them to do that. Let's see, what else? What else did they announce? They did announce quite a few things, but I'm trying to think of what else they announced that I was pretty excited about. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I can't really quite think of a whole lot else. I mean, there was a lot of cool stuff. The returning of Rhythm Heaven. Oh, right, the return of Rhythm Heaven. That's right. Yeah, it's nice to see. When was the last time we've gotten a Rhythm Heaven? Like, it had to have been a while from now, right? But yeah, it's been quite a while since that happened. Actually, you know what? To kind of, since while we're talking, I could sort of. I do need to transform this guy back anyway, but maybe I could probably bring something else to the table right here, quite literally. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, you know what? Studio Series Wheeljack ROTB is also kind of tricky to transform. I think I'll try to practice him while I talk. The last one was 2015, really. So it's kind of around the same time the last Tomodachi Life came out. Yeah, oh my god, it's been so long. But it's good to see. It's good to see new Rhythm Heaven. I know my little sister's into Rhythm Heaven as well, so I'm sure she's excited for that. Um, oh, I know that there are people that are looking forward to the new Marvel game that's coming out as well, and I think that's made by the same people that did the new Ninja Turtles game as well. And I wonder if T. Lopes is also going to be coming back to do the music for it, because I do love me some T. Lopes music. Oh, wait a minute. I think one of the more important things you would have to do when transforming Wheeljack is to make sure that his head is rotating all the way around, because otherwise you're going to end up seeing his face in vehicle mode. Let's see. Metroid Prime 4 looked really cool. I don't really consider myself to be that much of a Metroid person, but Prime 4 looked really good so far. They were kind of talking about, like, because they were introducing a new way to, like, share your Switch games with your family, I guess. And I'm still trying to figure out 100% how that is supposed to work. I think it's like you send one of your games over to another Switch, and so you can't play said game on the Switch it originally came from, but you can play it on the other one for like 2 weeks. And I think that's a good way for, like, because for me personally, bring that up. And then, let's see, do I need to? Yes, that's right. You need to bring these arms right here, like this. Oh, sorry, Rhinox, I moved you a bit. You need to bring these right here, and then just... This part's really tricky. You gotta move the shoulder right here, and then you kind of need to fit the shoulder underneath the chest region right here. Like so. Same process on this side. Make sure that my hand is visible here. Like that. Just kind of move the shoulders towards the bottom there. And then when you line everything up well enough here, kind of keep everything under, you close the doors like so. Like so. This is made out of clear plastic, so I need to be really careful. And then... There we go. And then we take this little panel right here, flip that down, and then close it. Like so. And so, oh, because we also need to make sure that the panels on his arms also line up. Here we go. Oh god. Ow, 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 ow. Oh no, 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 no. Hold on a second here. Yep, that was my USB-C cable. Does that still work? I just, like, accidentally sat on my well, I didn't sit on it, but Like my knee was on the cable. Still practicing. Oh my god. It's not as my space isn't as clean as you think. Well, it's clean, but there's still just a bunch of stuff that's happening here, but that's just lying around and such. I hope this is still okay. Actually, maybe if I just plug this in? I would need to plug this into the phone anyway, because I'd imagine that using this as a webcam drains the battery. It still works. Yep, it still works. Good. Oh, I didn't really sit on it per se. My knee kind of just landed on the thing, and so it's just kind of, yeah. And so a lot of weight was put onto like the USB-C cable bit, and so yeah, I wanted to make sure that it was still working because I was really afraid that like I was going to like break it or something. Anyway, so and then you got oh god, the arm region here is still kind of stuck. Yeah. Also, don't forget that there's this like these suspenders here. Are they supposed to just rest like this? Oh god, I'm actually kind of forgetting a little bit of how Wheeljack transforms. I actually transformed him kind of recently too, and so this is going to be a little tricky. So bring that all the way down. Oh, sorry. Bring that all the way down like this, and then like that, and then you close the door like this, and then you wait a second. Oh, yeah, you're also supposed to rotate the legs around as well, but I'm not exactly sure if I was supposed to rotate the whole waist region down either. Huh? Like that? Like that? I think. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, there we go. Oh! Yeah! Helmet. So that if, so yeah, that equips a helmet onto me for like about a minute and a half. And so anytime someone goes to like bonk me and such, I would be nice and protected. Yeah, thank you. Because I get bonked a whole lot, and so it'll be a good way to stay protected. I hope I didn't break it. I was actually hoping that I would go through this whole transformation process without breaking it, but this is a practice stream, so... Oh, I actually didn't even hear that. Did the bonk actually show up? Oh, there we go. That sounded like it clipped right in, like so. Alright. And so when you have everything... Oops. Oops. What happened? I wonder why this isn't tabbing in entirely well. Oh, yeah, make sure that's all lined up like so, and then... TV Pablo. Oh, wait a second. Is that supposed to... Ow! Ow! Did you break it? Oh, did the bonk not work when the helmet came on? Wait, that's actually not good. There's also a bit of a slight cooldown when the helmet turns on. If it's how much the damage? You mean if I like wear the helmet and such? I'd imagine it wouldn't really be that much damage if I'm wearing the helmet, but if I'm wearing the helmet, and if the bonk still doesn't activate, then I'm gonna need to figure out how to get those to work at the same time. I might actually just turn off the cooldown like entirely. If it's so, how much the damage? How much Oh, I don't think you broke it. No, I think it's just I need to kind of set something for. Oh, whoops! You don't see the thing. Set something for OBS itself. I'm gonna need to set that up. I'm moving this. Oh my god, my knee. Uh, if I do it like this, then maybe that'll be good. It'll be good for my knee if I like just stand up like this. This is actually also one of the trickier transformers to transform in my collection too, and so it's good that I'm sort of practicing a bit on this too. So you need to line up the panels that's on his back portion of his vehicle like this. And so if I can try to get the post to focus. Maybe it's not. Oh, there we go. Yay. There we go. There we go. And it doesn't seem like this app doesn't seem like it has autofocus either, and so when I move this around and such, it wouldn't try to automatically focus like so. Oh, no, don't rotate. Don't rotate. No, don't do that. I don't know how well you can see, but like the post is supposed to go into the hole here, and it's not going into the hole. Also, does Twitch tell you if there's a cooldown for the redeems as well? I don't know if it actually tells you that or not. Oh, I think I got it. Yep, I think I got it. There we go. And then you take these like leg sections here and you kind of just push them in like that. There we go. Oh man. So my mind gets very like drifty. And so after a while, I tend to kind of blank out and not pay attention to things I'm supposed to pay attention to. And so I would need to absolutely keep in mind of like things that would. Oh, no. No. Like make sure that the subject is still in the frame. And then, oh my god, I'm so worried I'm gonna break this thing. Also, just catching up, checking to see where we're at. Okay, there we go. Yeah. There we go. And then, if we can try to get this post into the hole here. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Come on. Okay, it's in the hole, but it's also not aligned correctly. There we go. It was nice to chat. I have to get going because you got invited to a birthday party. Hopefully the others will catch on your stream, today's stream too. Oh, thank you so much for joining in. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the birthday party. But yeah, thank you so much for joining in, JP. I'll talk to you later. I got it. There we go. His van mode is quite nice. I do like it a lot. In fact, oh my god. See, I'm probably not even gonna like transform that many things on stream. And so again, as I said a million times, it's good practice. But I'm definitely not gonna be doing so much of it at one time because this is really tricky, but it's a good stress test for my hands and for the camera and for other things as well. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Also, my gloves just keep getting caught in things. That's going to be really concerning. Oh, alright. Unfortunately, right now, I don't know if I did something wrong here, but This doesn't seem to want to stay perfectly closed. I see you focusing, but you're not focusing right on me, my hand, and Wheeljack. Focus. Focus on the butt. Have fun and be careful not to break your toys. I'll try not to, but thank you so much. Have fun at the birthday party. Whose emote is that? Oh boy. Oh, you know what? I don't even have to look up and stare at the camera. I can just... Okay, there we go. Lurk. Oh, yeah, I need to have like a lurk message for the chat. Yeah. That'll probably be a good idea. If I just look at my OBS, just from there, then I think that would be a whole lot more easier. Instead of trying to, like, loom right over my phone and make sure everything looks good. Oh, I can't really spin on this thing like MGO does, but... Here we have Wheeljack in his alt mode! Oh! You could probably get a good spin out of him, but... This is a very awkward, like, small, cramped setup. But it is nice and spacious enough. Oh, you know what? Come to think of it... What will I do for, like, bigger toys? Like, Titan class, and maybe some, like, leaders and commanders. Well, okay. You know what? I'm gonna probably transform these back into robot mode off stream, because I don't want to take too long with them, but... Oh, God, this stupid, like, volume panel on this, headset just gets caught on things all the time. So let me go ahead and try to... Alright. I messed around with him kind of recently, so he's not as, dusty, but... Okay. And so here we have Legacy Evolution Skyquake, my biggest bot in the collection. Also, wow, Wheeljack has no weapon storage. Oh, okay then. Yeah, so this is definitely a leader class, and oh my god, you really, really cannot... You just cannot have him in, like, the entire frame here. And so I would need to level this up quite a bit, this camera up, if I wanted to mess around with larger bots. But if this is supposed to be... If this is supposed to be my biggest bot in my entire collection, then maybe I don't have to worry too much, because I don't know how likely I'll pick up any bots that are as large as this. There are some leader classes that I do want to get, though. Like, I want to get, like, I want to get those Studio Series Constructicons. I want to get Silverbolts. That's a commander class, and I know Silverbolt's really not that big. But I also want to get some combiners going, and I want to... that Onyx Prime. I want that Onyx Prime. And I've been wanting to get this one too, and I'm happy to have gotten it, but... Also, how well can you even see my reflection through Skyquake's chest? Because if you can see that, I don't know how well you can see my face. Do I need to put a mask on? I don't think I'd be able to know for sure whether or not, like, this thing can actually see my face well enough. Or if you can see my face well enough through this. Not that it matters anyway, because like, the avatar that you see on the bottom right here of like the screen is not what I look like. I don't look anything like this, but I don't know. I just don't like having my face appear on the screen and such. Maybe if I try to do like a bit of a test right here. Woo! Hello? Hey? Hey, can I see my finger? Can I see my finger? Let's see. What's, oh, Sizzlipede. Alright, I'm gonna do something really weird and silly here, but, oh! Alright, let's see here. Oh my god, the OBS is freaking out right now. You can't really see Sizzlipede from here. Yeah, I'm not exactly... I mean, can I even see myself on here? I mean, you can see if you shine it on, and then like I have my glove that's right there, but I mean, I can just I can just review the footage and like make sure, but anyway, yeah. So Skyquake, he's also a bit of a challenge to transform as well. It's just on like a matter of like how well can I remember transforming him. So here's this little gun. It's actually pretty big. It's a pretty big gun. It's like a mini gun. And then here we go. He's pretty nicely articulated. He's also got some very, very stiff ratcheted shoulders. I don't know how well you can hear that, but some very stiff ratcheted shoulders right here. And then, yeah, can you even see me? Hello? Can you see my face? I'm moving my mouth. I'm moving my mouth very, like, much, which is why I sound like this. Probably not, right? Well, alright. Then let's try to transform him. So what you need to do first is to bring... Well, it doesn't have to be first, but they're there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start from there. And then you need to move... Oh, right, use OBS. And Tian, use OBS. Also, don't loom over because, yeah, if you do that, then you won't be able to see it. And then, yeah. Oh, I think the flaps are supposed to go all the way back like this. Like this. Like that. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Also, just make sure you can see the chat. Even though the chat is in OBS, but yeah, you can still see that. Okay. There we go. And then just bring the arms down like this. And then just... Well, actually, no. You don't flip the shoulders down like that either. I think you just bring the whole torso region down like this, and then... let's see. There's supposed to be something that kind of... I know you can split this, like that, and then... Oh, maybe, I guess... He does have, like, butterfly hinges for his arms, and maybe it'll be useful here, I don't know. It'll be useful for clearance, is what I'm thinking. And so if you bring him out like this, and then... rotate the waist 90 degrees like this, and then like... you flip the wings around the body like this, which is nuts. It's a really interesting method. And then you just... It's supposed to close in like this, but I'm not exactly sure if you're supposed to do that just yet. So you bring his head back like that. Keep the shoulders out of the way, and then... Oh, yeah, I'm getting out of the camera. I'm looking at the toy itself, but I really should also focus on the camera footage on OBS as well. And then you bring the nose cone up like that. Keep that up like this. Also, the landing gear was already like open like this. I don't know if I was... Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. And then... I think that's how that's supposed to go. Yeah, I think that's how that's actually supposed to go. Like that. Well, for right now, at least. It's... Yeah, And then for this waist region, I think it's supposed to... settle like this. And then you rotate it around like that. I don't know how well you can hear the squeaks coming from the table here. And then you take this little portion right here, and then you kind of just try to get it to fall into place. Could you actually give Skyquake a Garwalk mode? Let's see. Is it Jarwalk or Garwalk? Is that how it's pronounced? I wonder how it's pronounced. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Bring his arms down like this. Oh, rotate it first, and then bring the arms down like that. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yay. Alright, and so what are we doing here next? Okay, so we just lined all this stuff up here, and so we reorientate everything on the arms here, and then we just... Because I think the arms are all supposed to fold into place like this. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, because these arms right here are all supposed to kind of line up like that. And then you just try to rotate everything and make sure everything is nice and aligned. And then you use the top ratchets to kind of fold. Oh wow, I moved this a little bit. Fold that down like this. I don't know how well you can see this, but like that. And then, well, that seems pretty well focused enough, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. If I just keep it on the table here and just don't do any of this like funny hovering stuff, maybe it would probably be a whole lot more better. Oh, right, you are supposed to go back this way. That's right. And then just close everything. And so when we get to the leg region here, let's see how well I can remember this. Yeah, it is supposed to be oriented this way because you flip these out like this. And see, there's the landing gear right here. You flip those open. Yeah, you know the legs are in the right position when the landing gear is right there. Oh, flip those wings up here, and then just yeah, just stay right there, please. And then I think no. I think it's supposed to go like that. Move the entire thigh region like so. Yeah, like that. Okay, so what needs to happen then is we need to... Oh, okay. We need to bring that like this, and then if possible, rotate... Okay, probably wouldn't be able to rotate like this, but that's why we need to bring the legs back down like this. And then just rotate it. Oh, maybe if I open this and then I can allow it to have some space like that, and then if I just try to okay, there we go, and then close it all back up. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, I'm an hour into this stream already. Oh boy. Alright, and so now you rotate the legs like so, and then you kind of just I'm sure I can pick. Can I fix this? I can. Yeah, it's one of those like friction-based things. That's fine. Alright, and then now you just try to... You are supposed to fold this into itself, I think. I think. Yeah, there we go. I figured it out. Like that. And I think it's just supposed to rest there like so. And then there's a panel right there. And then you're supposed to just... Oh, do I need to move anything, or... Actually, do I need to move anything? Do I... Oh, that sounded like I moved something. Yep, that sounded like I did. Ooh, this is a good stress test for my gloves, too. How well can it handle... How well can it handle all of this? Alright. This transformer that I'm actually going to unbox in an actual stream, I don't think it's going to be as challenging as this, so I'm kind of going in a little rough here. Alright, can I get this panel lined up with this, or no? Wait. Oh, wait, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it the first time, and so, yeah. Yep, I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. There. Although something doesn't seem quite right with this so far. I'm gonna see what happens if I try to get the second leg oriented here as well. So let's give that a try. Oh, I think the legs are supposed to kind of just stay like this too. Oh, that totally got out of the, yeah, that totally got out of there. But don't worry. We'll worry about that later. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I didn't like that. Oh, okay, it's right there that got... Okay. Yeah, because what I also want to try to do too is, when I go to unbox the actual subject matter in question for my first real Handcam stream, I want to try to like transform it without the instructions. And I don't think it's actually going to be that difficult. Also, speaking of, JP mentioned like a helicopter transformer. This bot that I bought for the stream is actually a helicopter. Interestingly enough. See, the crotch region here doesn't seem to line up quite well. It's kind of off to the side a little bit. And so if I try to... maybe if I try to... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I think that lined up. Yeah, that lined up. Alright. And so if I can't really quite see it very well, but if I can try to feel it out, figure out where the panels are supposed to be, and then they kind of just fall into place like this. And there we go. Oh my god, how long did that take? How long did that take? Alright. Skyquake's vehicle mode. Yeah. I love this a lot. And lately I've been getting into the whole like olive and sort of like scarlet orange combination as well. And at least on my laptop screen, these like sort of tertiary colors that you got going here. Is this secondary or is this tertiary? Most of Skyquake is like this olive color. To me, from like my own eyes, it is very much like a sort of vermilion scarlet color. But on the screen here, and oh, even on the phone here as well, it's got this nice like orange shade to it, and it looks quite nice. And yeah, I really, really like this. Also, how do my gloves look after all of that? They seem to be okay. They look like they've already gone through quite a bit, but again, they're gonna get messed up quite a bit anyway, and these weren't the most expensive gloves in the world. I'm sure I'm probably gonna replace these down the line, but hey, I was able to pull this off at least. Yeah. Let's make sure everything is well put together here. But yeah. I also do have Needle Nose as well. Yeah, I think Needle Nose is supposed to plug himself here. Right here. And then you get this like nice, crazy jet sandwich happening here. Oh, alright. I'm getting pretty thirsty, and so I think this was a pretty good test. I would like to hang out just a little bit more, but oh my god, it's 10:30. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to head to bed pretty soon. The only issue that I'm having with this vehicle mode for Skyquake though is that on this line that you see right here, it's actually supposed to be closed in a whole lot more. Like this, but it doesn't seem to want to stay closed, and so I'm wondering if there's something that I would have to do in order for that to stay that way. But yeah, despite the little quirks that he has, I really do like Skyquake a lot. I'm glad I was able to get him. And Dreadwing looks good too. I really like how the colors on Dreadwing as well. But you know me, I love me some green stuff, and so I love my green bot right here. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. And so to anyone that hopped on to this impromptu test stream, this is also a way for me to kind of get used to the swing of things again, and to kind of just, you know, get used to how everything works, just so next time it will be a little bit easier. And I still need to prepare a whole bunch of stuff for the next couple days. I also have some new expressions as well. Well, a couple of like new aspects of like the face, and so I just have like new combinations of expressions as well. But yeah, look forward to playing around with those as well. And so thank you so much for joining the test stream. And the next stream the next stream I'm going to have is going to be April Fool's. No one is ever going to know what I'll be streaming because I'm going to keep that a secret. But until then, I'll see everyone on that day. And so thank you so much for joining into this test stream. I actually had a lot of fun, even if I struggled. But the struggle was part of the charm of the test stream. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, Anyway, yeah, I'll see everyone later. Uh, have a good morning or good night, depending on where you are.